Hello and welcome to another Your Partnerships Meet. I have Jodi with me today, and I'm so pleased to have Jodi in the studio. This has been an interesting one because Jodi's been helping me with my shoulder. I had damaged my shoulder a few months ago, and I've been talking to her about different things because she's not been around the network or anything. And I finally came and said, Jodi, I got to get you in the studio and talk about the amazing things we've been talking about. We've been on the treatment table. So first of all, thank you for helping with my shoulder, and a little bit about that and how that works. I know that's not the main reason we're here today, but yeah, just tell them what you do there.
So sports massage, essentially sports injury. So yeah,
because I'm a big sportsman, you see.
Been dealing with fixing your shoulder with everything that you've been doing. Yes. And doing really well. So yeah. No,
hats off. It's been a great journey, and been enjoying our chats. So through the chats, we've been talking about your business and things that you do. So she does wonderful. If you need a sports massage, I talk about you all the time to our people in the trade, because like plasters and all these people have doing repeated jobs. They always need alignment and things that you can do. So that's great. See Jodi about that. But we're here to talk about Jodi's coaching. So tell us a little bit about that.
Yeah, well, been a PT on and off for a few years now. COVID set it back, obviously. Majority went online and everything like that, but I'm kind of slower to that, and now sort of approaching it and going, actually, this is what I offer online. So essentially I'm working with the client, more of a personal basis. Over the month, they will gain workouts, nutrition advice, water, sleep. We go into all of it as a person, and I work with them to help educate and enrich their lives to what they want, you know.
And as we were talking about earlier, more about the physical, the nutrition, but the mindset. Mindset of everything, because we will all of us entrepreneurs who are very busy. We ain't got time for that. We ain't doing that. Oh God, I wish I wasn't so fat and wish I had more energy. I mean, we got so. That's where you come in.
Yeah, definitely. And like, I have a consultation call with every new client. It's not to say that they are actually going to sign up with me and do everything, but it's just to gauge, the person, find out where they're at, where they've come from, what's going on, all of those things, stress levels, sleep, what they're eating is at the minute. And usually it's about an hour. So that I can get enough information. The more I get, the better it is. And from there, we plan appropriately,
And I think one thing you said to me the other day was also that if you don't know, if it's not your area, you'll go and find someone that can help them with that.
100%. If it's not in my remit either, I always signpost on. I go, no, that's not for me to say. You need to go to your GP, or you need to go and see a dietitian or something more specific. I know where my boundaries lie.
Speaking of you and your boundaries, what's the main workout routines you use personally? Because I know there's some women in the network that do the same as you, so I want them to know.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So at the minute, because I do kind of change with the seasons, just to keep the interest there as well, I'm actually doing 3 runs a week and 3 weight training sessions a week. So I'll do a lower session and 2 uppers at the minute. And then with the running, I do intervals, quite intense on the treadmill. The treadmill is not my friend on a Monday.
No.
But by the time I get to Tuesday, Wednesday, I'm like, oh, you're not that bad.
But the weight training is the one I was talking about, because we do have a few women in the network and we've got one particular woman who's won several competitions in weight training.
Wow.
Amazing. And then the running. Oh God, we've got some of those ultra marathon or ultra runners and those what lunatics I call them. I mean, 100 plus miles. And,
see, I don't do that. Like, I'm not a runner. I would always say that. I'm not a runner. I'd rather go and like weight train and stuff. And running is not my friend at all. But I kind of set myself a little bit of I'm just going to have a go at this. I do like 30 minutes, 20 to 30 minutes. That's that's all I can manage with my lifestyle, with my work life, family life, you know, and just to enjoy life as well.
That's what I used to do back when I was made to run, or when I shouldn't say made to, because I used to love running.
Yeah.
I need to get back into it. I've got a foot problem that we'll talk about another time.
Oh.
She goes, "You didn't tell me about this one
You
yet."
didn't tell me. No, you didn't.
But I used to always do 3 to 5 miles 2 or 3 times a week was my thing. But what I miss, and I know you'll understand, the headspace.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah,
just that whole
yeah,
endorphins and the whole while you're doing it.
It does.
I
Does.
was talking to Shane Solomon about this earlier because he's a big runner. You see, hopefully he's not laughing in the back of the studio as I say that, because I know.
I can't hear anything.
Speaking of the studio, though, first time you've been out to the Corker Media, what do you think?
It's beautiful. Yeah. It's really beautiful. I've never done anything like this, so this is very new for me. But it's amazing.
This is Jodi, supposedly nervous, by the way. So
yeah, no, I'm still nervous. Still very nervous. Yeah.
But it's a beautiful setting out here. And,
it is.
And it's anybody that's never been out here before. I mean, the professionalism as well.
Amazing.
It's such a high standard. So
very much.
Definitely get here.
Yeah.
But going back to what you're doing with the, what I would say, because I know it's all available on your different links we'll put on here about what you do and how you do it. But I also know your price point, and 100% I would say to anybody watching this, get a hold of Jodi now, because she has space available, and the price is just going to go up. I mean, I'm just...
Yeah, it's starting out, and I have clients contacting me and everything. So, and I have got space available at the minute. But the thing that I have got with what I am doing is that I can't take on loads, because with what I'm offering, it takes time. It really takes time. I write all the plans from scratch, specific to that person. I don't give them anything unnecessary. We do 2 weekly check-ins to see how they're getting on, if I need to change anything, anything that needs amendment, because everything needs tweaks all the time. It's to help. It's basically to give a baseline to somebody to go, this is what works for me. I enjoy this. I enjoy eating this way, and I can see myself doing this for a very long time. So I try and just
the whole lifestyle, the whole just everything becoming that habit.
Absolutely, and it's
so that doesn't include my 2 chocolate bars I had on the weekend, no?
Balance.
It was balanced.
It was balanced. Yeah. Oh no, see, I would say that, Yeah, I like chocolate. It is looking at the balance. We look at that though. We look at that. We go, okay, what do you enjoy food wise, and then we just work it in, And if we do have bigger portions, okay, well we just have a little bit less, but we trick the eyes so you can't re-notice it.
Cool. I like that. Well, we're going to wrap it up, Jodi, but I really want to appreciate you coming out to the studio.
Oh,
and
thank you.
It's been wonderful to chat to you. And we'll put all the links on here, but the main thing is just have a conversation with Jodi. So maybe an hour consultation at the very most.
It's an hour.
An hour.
It needs to be about an hour.
And what you did say earlier, which I really appreciate, is she also wants to make sure that you're the right client for her, and she's the right person for you.
It's a big thing. Yeah. It's because you get so much of the personalization with it. It's not just if you want PT in a part of that for yourself. You get more from it. You have a lot more interaction from me, support and guidance, and essentially I'm just trying to help. So then you do get to a point where you go, actually, you don't really need me anymore. And that's okay. You
do your job too well and you lose your customer. Oh, it's awful.
It's all right.
The next one will come along.
Yeah.
Cool. Well, Jodi, once again, thank you. Thank you to Corker Media for having us out here.
Yeah, and thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, it's all good. All the pleasure, as it'd say. So thank you, and we'll see you again soon.
Thank you.
Cheers.